Okay, so hello, I'm Strange Loop, and you're watching my episodes of just like talking and educating, just like concepts, just stuff on my mind, and maybe a little beatbox in between. Sometimes, not always, but yeah. So today, this is a part two of Maslow's hierarchy of needs series. So we covered the first pillar. You can see somewhere the pyramid somewhere around here. And yeah, we covered the first base, which is physiological needs. What we need is, just like food, shelter, water, homeostasis, like a place to do a toilet business, and some just basic needs, right? So water to shower and stuff like that, right? So basic needs. So we covered that. So now what we're gonna cover is safety needs. This is the second pillar of the needs. So what we need now is we need employment, we need safety, we need property, we need something like just like we need to feel like we are safe, right? So how we can do that? Well, how can we feel safe? Well, first we need a place to live in, with property, something with a fence, with the locked doors, that we can kind of base, like have our own base. You remember, like as a little kid, we were building these forts in the house. So it's basically something like that, because once you have a fort built, then you can go in and you feel safe in there. It's like your castle, or your just like yeah, just your own castle, and you are the king of that castle. So, and just safety, to get safety, what we need is employment. So safety can be viewed not as just like a place to live in, to escape from predators, but also like financial safety, just like having enough money to pay the bills, to pay for the property, and to pay for the food, for the water, for clothes, and just like having enough financial safety to live in a society where we live in now. Because I assume if you're watching this video, you are living in a society. So that's just like basic 101 knowledge that you can adopt. I can just imprint it in you, but you're gonna whoa, no, don't do that, don't imprint me. I'm gonna know it myself. I'm just telling you what I know, so you can use this knowledge to do something better than just laying in bed and just not thinking, or just being a zombie. If you're being a zombie and you're not thinking, start thinking, or just listen to me. Okay, so if you want, if you don't, click away. I don't care. Well, to some extent I do care if people watch, but not so much that I will not post videos even if it gets no views. So I will still post videos, and I've been on a break. So yeah, off the topic, just right there. Got off the topic, but still important stuff, still more important information about myself and my YouTube channel. So So yeah, let's focus back on the hierarchy of needs. So safety, right? We people need safety. Like we want to feel safe, because if we're always feeling like there's a threat, there's something out to get us, and if we're feeling like we're not safe, well, that way we will feel fear, we will feel anxious, we will feel paranoid, and to if you're like, paranoia is extreme fear, so just like basic fear, right? We will feel fear, and that will just like feel uncomfortable. And fear is good, but we don't want to feel that. What we want to feel is calmness, just like peace, baseline peace, not so much of these. Like if you think of the emotions as graphs, like the highs and lows, right? So if it goes highs, you're feeling very positive, and if you're going down, it feels very bad, like fearful, or just like plain out depressive, right? So if you feel like that all the time, we need to feel this calmness in the middle. So it's like the baseline, just like a little line. It's not like being dead inside, but you just like feeling calm, right? Just like base state of consciousness, just like where you can work from. It's not like you need to be at the higher stage of consciousness, or then on the lower stage you can be in the middle and just start from there. Or just like if you're on the bottom, you can work your way up to the middle, or even up, even more. So just like I'm talking about, just like feelings and states of consciousness, right? So once we feel safe in this middle part, in this base state of consciousness, when we feel that, we feel safe. Of course, it's like you can feel a bit anxious, just a little bit, just like very mildly. You won't even notice it if you don't put awareness to it. But if you feel it, it's good, because it's just like a little bit of anxiousness, which means you're growing, and maybe you're doing something uncomfortable, and that way you feel this anxiousness. But you can do something very comfortable and still feel anxious, like, and you won't feel safe. You feel like you feel dead inside, right? You know that that's not what you want. So to get rid of this anxiousness is to actually get clear on your mind. Just like clear your mind first of all. Just like stop thinking and just look around you in the external world, just like through your eyes, and just like see what's there, right? Like the inner part of the world is great, but the external world is still here, and we are still living in the external world. So for you, maybe it's just like some cosmos that I'm talking about, just like no idea. You're probably saying like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I don't understand. Well, just like trust me, stay with me, you will understand. Just keep watching my videos and you will understand. So yeah, just like, I'm just messing around here now. So okay, so safety. This is like also like comedy for me. I don't know. Safety needs. What do I have to say about safety needs? Well, I think to feel safe in our own skin, we need certain clothes, certain tools, and certain mindset, and just like being confident in yourself to actually, be safe. These are the higher stages, but just like just getting a job, just like focus on financial security right now. Just focus on a job that you have and stay with it, and actually get that base state of mind and work from there. And once you work from there, you will actually get more productive and more mindful about what you're doing. So keep in mind that you're awesome. First of all, if you have a home, you're already safe. If you have a family, you are already safe to some extent. Okay, so if your family is good, they will protect you, and if not, find another family. So yeah, just like be yourself, have someone to talk to, feel safe. If you don't feel safe, find some place you feel safe and work from there. Of course, the pillar, if you haven't just like had the first pillar done, do the second pillar. Well, sorry. If you haven't done the first pillar, do the first pillar first, and then do the second pillar. So we'll building from ground up, like a house. If you know how houses are built, you first need to lay a foundation. So first goes the foundation. That's the first pillar, physiological needs, and then once we get that accomplished, we go to the next one. And sometimes once you do the first, like the second pillar, right? The first pillar kind of goes in a circle, and it actually complements the first pillar. So if you got money on the second pillar, it's automatically going to feed into the first pillar, because you use money for the food, for the water, for the shelter, and the food and the shelter and water will supply energy for you to build on your job, on the safety needs, right? So like property bill, getting money for a house, stuff like that, for an apartment, it's all good. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And peace. Bye bye.